Oh, we are back.
We cannot replace him. We cannot.
I am back. What's up, guys? Yes, you heard it correctly. I'm back. I'm back home. If you didn't know, I was away for about a month and everything you've been watching was pre-recorded. But now we are back and it's time to get back to work with more videos for you guys. And since part of my trip was playing as a goalkeeper for Canada's amateur 6-a-side team in Mexico, I thought, what better way to start than with a goalkeeper video or maybe with the lack of goalkeepers video. We're obviously all aware for a team to be good and successful, they need to have a good goalkeeper, someone good between the sticks. I mean, take a look at Loris Karius for Liverpool back in the day, then Onana this season for Manchester United. Yeah, a goalkeeper is needed, a good goalkeeper. But what if the best clubs in the world didn't have a good goalkeeper? In fact, what if they didn't have goalkeepers at all? Would the scorelines go into the double digits? So today, guys, to kick it off, we're gonna have the Champions League where the 16 highest rated clubs in FC 24 will compete against each other, but none of them actually have any goalkeepers on the team. I think this is going to be hilarious because all the 16 clubs have absolutely insane scoring capabilities, but they don't have anyone that can play goalkeeper and save the ball. So let's go, let's get into it. Champions League with no goalkeepers. But before we do that, of course, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button for me, and if you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button for me with the little noti bell. It helps me out a ton. Let's go. Now, unfortunately, EA actually doesn't allow to have a team without having a goalkeeper, but don't worry, I found a way to make it work. What I did was take the worst player you can edit on every single top 16 club and make them a goalkeeper and release all the actual goalkeepers. So in Arsenal's case, for example, it is Cedric. Cedric will be the goalkeeper and he's 21 rated. Good luck to 5'2" Cedric. That guy is short and he's definitely not a goalkeeper. Staying in the Premier League, Aston Villa is also going to be taking part because they are one of the top 16 highest rated teams in FC 24, and Chukwuemeka will be the goalkeeper for Aston Villa. The brother, I believe, of Carney Chukwuemeka, it is Caleb Chukwuemeka. He is 15 overall. Liverpool's worst rated player is Clark. I don't know his first name, sorry guys, but he is not a goalkeeper and he's 17 overall, and that's the only goalkeeper on Liverpool. Man City's goalkeeper is a 14 overall youngster Mbete. He's taken on the goalkeeper reins. He's putting on the gloves. Man United's lowest rated player that you can edit is Meshbri. Now I believe he's a midfielder by trade, but he's gonna be a goalkeeper here. He's gonna be Onana going forward, and he's the only goalkeeper on the team. Hannibal Meshbri, 14 overall. Welcome to playing behind the sticks, in between the sticks for one of the biggest clubs in the world. For Spurs, it will be Sessegnon that will be in nets, and he'll be playing right behind Van de Ven and Romero trying to save the ball. I don't know how it's gonna go for him, but we're gonna have to see. Just by going through these teams, I'm already laughing my butt off. This is gonna be so funny. So those are the Premier League clubs that will be taking part in this competition. Now we go to France, and there's only one club that will be participating in the top 16. It is none other than PSG, and PSG does have great defenders, but they also have a 17 rated Endure in nets. I have no idea who he is. I think he was like 60 or 61 rated to begin with, but I made him a goalkeeper and he became 17 rated. In the Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund has 15 overall Kamara in nets, in playing behind Hummels and Nicolas Schule. While a giant Bayern Munich, who might be dethroned this year by Bayer Leverkusen if you've been following the Bundesliga. We'll get to Bayer Leverkusen, by the way. They're also in this competition, but to stick with Bayern Munich, they have Bookman in nets. He's 14 overall. Now, speaking of the league leaders currently in the Bundesliga and maybe probably winning the Bundesliga, possibly. I mean, you can't never count out Bayern Munich, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, if we get there. To focus on Bayer Leverkusen, this is their lineup, but Moname is in nets. Yeah, instead of Lucas Radecki, it will be 16 overall Moname. I got no idea who he is, but he's going to be putting on the gloves. In Italy, of course, we got to put Inter Milan into the conversation. They are the best team currently in the Serie A, but they have Agume, who is 19 overall. He'll be starting for them in nets. And if we're gonna have one Milan team, we gotta have the other Milan team, AC Milan. Now, Giroud listed as a goalkeeper technically, so Giroud can't be in this lineup. So yeah, he's not even on the squad. But we're gonna have Traore. Traore, 15 overall. He plays for AC Milan. He's gonna be playing as a goalkeeper for AC Milan. Now, the last team from Italy will be Roma, and yeah, Roma's got a very, very good lineup, but in nets, they have 16 overall Pagano. He was the lowest lowest rated player that I could edit. He's, I believe, a youngster of some sort, but he's definitely not a goalkeeper by trade. But I made him into a goalkeeper and he became a 16 overall. He's gonna be starting for Roma, guys. Of course, we gotta go to Spain, and in Spain we got Atletico Madrid. We have 18 overall Da Costa. That's who's gonna be playing for Atletico Madrid. Barcelona with Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha and Pedri and De Jong and Mukhlis. No idea who he is, but he's the goalkeeper. Mukhlis, 17 overall. Welcome to the sticks. And the last and final club that will be participating in this no goalkeepers Champions League is, of course, Real Madrid. Vinny, Rodrigo, Jude Bellingham, and Alvaro in nets. 16 overall. As you can see, I think Cedric is probably the highest rated goalkeeper at 21. Everyone else is below Cedric. Maybe Cedric will be the best goalkeeper of the tournament. We're gonna keep an eye on that. But Real Madrid, they have Alvaro. That he's gonna be playing as a goalkeeper. Now that we know our 16 clubs and we've seen all the 16 goalkeepers starting for every single club, we gotta seed all the clubs, obviously, via our special wheel into 4 groups of 4. So let's find our first club for Group A. Who is it going to be? Which club is going into Group A? Of course, it's gotta be Manchester City, right? Man City, welcome to Group A. Now let's find our first club for Group B. Which club is going into Group B? It's gonna be Robert Lewandowski with their, I believe it was a 16 rated goalkeeper, Barcelona. We got our club for Group A, our first club for Group B, and our first club for Group C will be another Spanish giant with Real Madrid. And the first club for Group D, which club is it gonna be? Is it Inter Milan or Aston Villa? Inter Milan, welcome to Group D. Now we're gonna go back to Group A. We have Man City in Group A, and who's joining Man City in Group A? It's gonna be another Premier League side with Sessegnon in nets. It will be Tottenham. Barcelona is in Group B, and who will be joining as the second club in Group B? It's gonna be another Spanish team. It's gonna be Atletico Madrid. Every single group is gonna be the group of death. Let's find our second club for Group C. Who is going into Group C? Xabi Alonso is going into Group C. Yeah, and they're gonna be going up against Real Madrid. Now we got Inter Milan in Group D, and to join Inter Milan in Group D, it will be Manchester United with not Onana in nets, but Mesbri in nets. The third club for Group A, we have Man City, we have Tottenham, and now we have Liverpool. Oh my gosh, an all-English group. Are we gonna have an all-Spanish group for Group B because we have Barcelona and Atletico Madrid? No, we're not. The other English side in Arsenal with Cedric, 5'1" Cedric, is going into Group B. Group C's got Real Madrid and Xabi Alonso with Bayer Leverkusen, and now they have another German team with Bayern Munich. Yeah, and they got Buchmann, I believe it was in nets. Buchmann, welcome to Group C. Inter Milan and Man United in Group D. The third team in Group D. Is it gonna be Borussia Dortmund? Yes, it is. 3 teams are seated in every single group. We're going back to Group A to find the last team, the 4th team for Group A. It's gonna be, wow, PSG. We got Liverpool, we got Man City, we have Tottenham, and now we got PSG in Group A. That is an insane group. Group of death for sure. Group B's got Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Arsenal, and now they got AC Milan. Who is going into Group C to join Real Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen, and Bayern Munich? Aston Villa, welcome to Group C. And that means the last remaining club in Roma is going into Group D to join Manchester United, Inter Milan, and Borussia Dortmund. All right, guys, our no goalkeeper Champions League groups have been set. Let's go to the end of the group stage matches, and we're also going to keep an eye on how many goals every team scores. We're also going to keep an eye on the Golden Glove Award because I want to see which one of these terrible non-goalkeeper goalkeepers are going to receive the award and concede the least amount of goals. We're also going to keep an eye on the Golden Boot Award because I have a feeling some of these players that are playing for these teams are going to absolutely light it up. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Let's go to the end of the group stage matches. All right, so the group stage matches are over. Let's see who's advancing to the quarterfinals of our no goalkeepers Champions League. I can tell you that a lot of these teams are actually conceding quite a bit of goals. They really are. So teams are scoring a lot, but also conceding more than usual. In Group A, it was Manchester City and PSG with 14 points and 12 points. They are moving on. Spurs and Liverpool, not good enough. They only scored, Liverpool only scored 3 goals in 6 matches, which is very surprising with the quality of the goalkeepers every single team has. Spurs did score 7, but they conceded 10. PSG scored 11, they conceded 8, and Manchester City, they did score 11, but they also conceded 5, which isn't that much actually. But then going forward into Group B, you can see that teams are conceding more goals than usual. Barcelona is in first place. They conceded 7 in 6 matches. They're moving on. Atletico Madrid actually had a -1 goal difference. They conceded conceded more than they scored, but they moved on with 7 points. AC Milan right behind them. They conceded 12 in 6 matches, and Arsenal dead last. They scored 10 goals, but also conceded 11. Group C was won by Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen over Real Madrid and Aston Villa. Both Real Madrid and Aston Villa are going home, and also you can see the amount of goals every single team is conceding. Bayern Munich scored 12, they conceded 9. Bayer Leverkusen scored 11, but they also conceded 11. Real Madrid's in the same boat as Bayer Leverkusen, scored 12 and conceded 9. Aston Villa scored 7 but conceded 13 goals. And then finally in Group D, it was again won by another German side. Borussia Dortmund scored 10, conceded 7 on 13 points. Manchester United came out of the group. 9 goals for, 6 goals against, also 13 points. Roma 2-0-4. They didn't score a lot. They didn't actually concede that much either. 8 goals in 6 matches, maybe just a little bit unlucky. And Inter Milan, what happened? 5 goals for, 9 goals conceded, went winless, -2 goal difference, -4 goal difference, sorry. Only on 2 points, eliminated. Keeping an eye on the top goal scorers, there was a few that scored a goal a match. Harry Kane with Bayern Munich, 6 goals in 6 matches. Rodrigo with Real Madrid, he's eliminated, also had 6 and 6. And Martinelli had 6 and 6. Then we have a couple of guys with 5 and a lot with 4 and 6. While the Golden Glove Award so far is being led by Endure from PSG. 2 clean sheets in 6 matches. There's a couple of guys on 1 clean sheet in 6 matches. There wasn't a lot of clean sheets. So our quarterfinals, the last date, it will be Borussia Dortmund versus Atletico Madrid. Bayern Munich will take on PSG. Barcelona will take on Manchester United. And then Man City will take on Bayer Leverkusen and Xabi Alonso. The quarterfinal results are over. Who is moving into our last 4, the semifinals? We do have a couple of surprises, and I think that is strictly because of the goalkeeper situation. I think it is affecting the results. So let's go through them one by one. Atletico Madrid took care of Borussia Dortmund 4-1 on aggregate. There was actually a clean sheet in that game, which is very, very weird to see. So Atletico Madrid is moving on. PSG beat out Bayern Munich 3-2 on aggregate. Another low-scoring affair. I'm not sure why teams aren't scoring more. Manchester United, though, beat out Barcelona. Hannibal Mejbri is turning out to be a hero for Manchester United. 3-2 on aggregate. Barcelona is going home. And then the last matchup, Bayer Leverkusen versus Manchester City. This was a thriller. Yeah, 12 goals total, by the way, in 2 legs. 3-3 the first leg, 4-2 the second leg. It was Manchester City. 7-5 on aggregate over a 2-leg span. Man City is going into the semifinals. Bayer Leverkusen is unfortunately going home in the quarters. So our semifinals are going to be Atletico Madrid versus PSG and Manchester United with Hannibal Mejbri versus Manchester City. Are we all cheering for Manchester United at this point and Hannibal Mejbri? Is he gonna be our hero? The semifinals are over. Who is gonna be in our no goalkeeper Champions League final? PSG versus Atletico Madrid, a 9-goal thriller. Not 12 this time, but 9. 5-4 on aggregate for Atletico Madrid. Endure in nets for PSG. He failed to get PSG. 5-4 on aggregate for Atletico Madrid. They're going to the final. And the other semifinal of Man City versus Manchester United, an all Manchester matchup, 3-3 on aggregate. It was decided by away goals, by the way. FC 24. We love away goals. We hate away goals. They're not in football anymore. Get rid of away goals. EA Sports, please. But this time it went to Hannibal Mejbri. He was the hero. Hannibal Mejbri in nets for Manchester United is proving to be better than Onana because Hannibal Mejbri is going to the final. 3-3 and Man United won on away goals, which means our Champions League no goalkeeper final will be Atletico Madrid versus Hannibal Mejbri and Manchester United. Now, if we look at the top goal scorers, the Golden Boot so far is going to Atletico Madrid's Antoine Griezmann, who's got 8 goals in 10 matches. Do we have a Manchester United player on the list? Yes, we do. It is Bruno Fernandes with 5 goals in 10 matches. That he's probably not going to win that one. In the clean sheets category, it is still Endure leading the way, though, for PSG. 2 clean sheets in 10 matches, but Endure is eliminated. So I think Hannibal Mejbri, especially if he wins this final for Manchester United, he will be the goalkeeper of the tournament for sure. Or maybe it will be Da Costa, who is also on 1 clean sheet 110 matches for Atletico Madrid. Basically, it will all be decided right now. All right, here we go. The final, the no goalkeeper final. We are at BC Place in Canada, in Vancouver, Canada. Yes, we're in Canada for this final. I don't know why. Why not? It's gonna be fun. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United in a no goalkeeper Champions League final. Well, we're gonna see how good the goalkeepers are or how bad they are as Atletico Madrid comes forward right away. We'll see how. There he is, Hannibal Mejbri. Look at him in nets. Look at him, he's there. The ball goes out of bounds. Hannibal, let's go, buddy. Are we gonna have a lot of goals? I hope so. I hope we have a bunch of goals in this match. Inside? No, he's not gonna go. He's gonna go outside. He's taking on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Nice cross. Luke Shaw gets up high. Koke. Back heel. Lorente. Another back heel to Koke. Koke with a shot. Oh! Hannibal couldn't get there. And is this the start of a riot for Atletico Madrid? Are the goals just going to start pouring in? What a strike. I mean, I don't even know if an actual goalkeeper would have saved that one. Seriously. Hannibal tried to get there. His arms aren't long enough, obviously. I mean, he wasn't even close, was he? No, he wasn't even close. 1-0 Atletico Madrid. 20 minutes in, and it is 1-0 for Atletico Madrid. But I don't think it's over yet, honestly, as Man United comes forward through Marcus Rashford here. Rashford, he's been bright. Nice pass to Mason Mount. Shot. Instant equalizer. Oh, and he's offside. He's offside. I thought it was 1-1. To Memphis. Memphis with a shot. Varane gets in the way. That was probably going in. That was probably gonna go in. Koke. Any more magic from Koke? Nice pass. Oh, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that is football. That is Spanish football at its finest. Man United got absolutely cut up. Look at that. Wow. I mean, Mejbri doesn't even move. He's just looking at the ball. Look, he doesn't even move. He just looks at the ball going into the net. It's 2-0 Atletico Madrid. Where are you going to go, brother? What are you doing with it? He's just going to kick it high and far and wide. Can't get there. Is that Jadon Sancho playing? What's he doing on the field? He doesn't even play for them anymore. Either way, it doesn't matter. Memphis. Griezmann. Oh, is it 3? It's 3. Kind of getting a little bit embarrassing for Manchester United. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. 35 minutes in, and it's 3-0. There's still 60 minutes to play. Are we gonna see double digits? If we get 5 from Atletico Madrid before halftime, it's a possibility. It's not like they've been bad. They've been bad defensively. They've been bad in the goalkeeper category, that is for sure. But that was expected. Luke Shaw going forward. Can they get one back before halftime to make it competitive? Mason Mount. There. It's like the game hears me. We have 4 goals in the first half already. Man United, are they back in it? Memphis, it just looks like every time that Atletico Madrid has the ball, they're gonna score. Every time they go forward, it looks like they're gonna score. Look at the passes. DePaul going forward. Griezmann, shot. 4-1 Atletico Madrid, and it's not even halftime yet. I did say we're gonna get into double digits, and we're on the way, that's for sure, as halftime is called. 4-1 in the first half, 5 goals scored in the first half. Man United's got some work to do in the second half if they want to win this one. Second half is underway. Man United needs 3. Koke, he scored a banger in the first. Can he score another one? Memphis, oh my. I mean, Mejbri, he sucks, doesn't he? He just sucks in nets. He's no good. He is absolutely terrible. 5-1 for Atletico Madrid. 5. I think that's going to be the game, guys. I think this no goalkeeper Champions League will be won by Atletico Madrid. And Mario da Costa, the 17 or 18 rated goalkeeper for Atletico Madrid, will be the Golden Glove winner. And Griezmann, of course, will be the Golden Boot winner. There might be another goal in the cards here, though. DePaul, Memphis, shot. I mean, wow. It is 6. It is utter domination. Hannibal Mejbri, never get in nets ever again. I don't know how you got Manchester United this far. I don't think teams shot at you. Stick to your regular position, my friend, because, I mean... yeah, it's not good. You're no good in nets, buddy. And that's the final whistle. Manchester United collapse in the final. Manchester United lose. Not only lose, they get absolutely demolished and annihilated by Atletico Madrid. Hannibal Mejbri, you are not that guy. Mario da Costa for Atletico Madrid is that guy. As he's coming to grab this trophy, there he is. Look at him, Mario da Costa, goalkeeper of the tournament. And Antoine Griezmann, Golden Boot winner of the tournament, as Koke lifts this no goalkeeper trophy for Atletico Madrid, and they are fully deserving. We saw this final. We saw how good they were. Atletico Madrid, congratulations. You are this Champions League winner. Guys, if you enjoy the videos, please hit the like button for me. I would really appreciate it. The subscribe button as well. Atletico Madrid, congratulations. If you have any other cool ideas that you want to see on the channel, please let me know them down in the comments. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you guys soon. Peace, 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 peace.